How to react to something you didn't expect and still be productive that day. Something will happen. And because something will happen, you will not want to study, you will not want to be productive, you will not want to go to the gym that day. That could be a valid reason if you are the type of person who wants to study, if you are the type of person who wants to go to the gym. But if you are not that type of person still, you should not pay attention to your brain probably. And so in this video, I will tell you how to react to these types of situations because I feel like I've learned to react to them, and now basically I'm able to just study and be productive even if something that I don't expect happens. So I'm Ivan. I've been studying languages for 4 years, English for 4, Japanese for 2, and German for 2 months. And because of this, I've become a more productive person, and I want the same thing to happen to you. Be really slow. Whenever that thing happens and you're just finished with it, let's say that you have to go to the doctor, you have to go to a hospital, or everything, you do it. After you do that, be really slow. Don't think that you're going to study immediately after doing that thing. I think that is honestly really important because if you're forcing yourself to just basically do the thing, you will just not do it. Now, how are you slow in an efficient way? Because like there will be some people that actually misinterpret this message and they will say to you, okay, I'm being slow, but I'm watching anime and still I don't want to study the language. I don't want to do my Anki, I don't want to study vocabulary. I just want to watch anime in Japanese and that's how I will learn the language. No. You have to be slow with low dopamine activities. And if you're slow with low dopamine activities, basically you are getting your brain used to getting lots of dopamine through activities which are actually low dopamine. And so if something unexpected happens or something that you have expected, but like something that is just not on your routine, for example, I'm recording these videos and usually this happens once a week. Why? Because I record all of my videos one time, like on one day of the week, right? Monday, today. And so after this, before what I will say was, oh, I have to study German, I have to do my dumb research, I have to do my solving, I have to do all of the things. In reality, this will not work. Why? Because if I try always to be efficient, I will end up burning out, literally. That is just what happens, right? Now, what I will do right now is literally, I will just read. I will not even read aloud, which is a thing that I usually do 7 to 5 times a week. Read aloud in English. That is usually what I will do. But right now, I wouldn't even do that. So after I record these videos, what I will do is literally just reading. And what happens here, which is that I'm doing a kind of high dopamine activity by recording these videos because I'm yelling, I'm doing all of these movements, and I get lots of dopamine by recording videos, right? Which is good, yes. But it's still, there is more dopamine to this activity than for example, I don't know, doing tongue twisters, than for example, studying German and doing listening. Yes, there's lots of freaking dopamine to this, right? But like, if I just get my brain used to an activity that it actually likes, but like it's low dopamine, after doing an activity that is high in dopamine, then I will be more prone to the activity that I don't want to do, which is studying German or doing tongue twisters or doing shadowing, all of those things, right? So that is why I say to you, be really slow. And honestly, at last, just don't freaking rush it. Like, I know you want to get really lots of progress in like 6 months or wherever, but like, if that day you really don't feel like it and you try to study for like 5 minutes, but like, you just don't feel like it, honestly, it seems that I'm kind of contradicting myself here, but like, honestly, not. If you don't want to study that day, you just don't freaking study. Literally, sometimes your brain actually has a reason, right? Maybe you're not the type of person who studies 5 to 6 hours daily today, but like, maybe there's a good reason for why you don't have to study today. Why? Because literally, I don't know, maybe your mother dies, your father dies. Are you going to study that freaking day? Of course not. Maybe your mother's sick, your sister's sick, your cousin, I don't know, bro. Like, there could be so much things that could happen to you someday. Maybe you went out partying, which by the way, I freaking went out partying. I went out. I didn't party. I went out 2 days ago. I ended up doing things past up my sleep schedule. And what happens is that, of course, I will wake up late the next day. And so I will not really force myself. I will say that I will start still the day slow. But like, if I don't feel like it, and I can say you 30 minutes or 20 minutes, I will say honestly just 20 to 30 minutes, and probably I will do activities like immersion or things like which are not really that efficient, but it still help you in some way. So yeah, don't rush it. Be slow, and yeah, eventually you will become the type of person who likes to study, and the type of person who basically, even if you get something unexpected, you will be able to study. So that's it for the video, and be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and a lot of things if you want more people to know about this. Thank you.